Okay, we should be live. We should be good to go. Um, let's see. Just gonna fix my seat here, and yeah, we'll be good. Hey, Fry, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna turn on just the rain sounds, just so there's some more background noise. First, where's C? Hey, what's up, B? How you doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. I don't expect to have a lot of people here. It's like 4 a.m. right now, so we're gonna be doing some readings here in a little bit. I just finished up this one commission for somebody, for a horror narrator. Since I'm gonna wait and see what he says. I want to see what he thinks about it. I wonder if I could show it. I mean, yeah, I'll show it to my work, but let's see. Let's see if I can find the video. Oh, yes, here it is. This beautiful intro. Should be. I can't find it. Oh crap! I lost the video. Okay. Well, yep. There it is. Good morning. Oh yeah. Good morning. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna find. I guess I'll just start reading some stories right off the bat here. And open up my program to read, and then we'll do that. Get into some nice spooky stories. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So that one messaged me saying I can make the skeleton a little bit brighter. And yeah, I can definitely do that. Oh, there's everybody. All the other insomniacs. Lex, how you doing? Burrito? Go to bed. But Lord. Monica, how you doing? Noxie. Good to see you here. What's your real job? This is kind of my real job. Yeah, I've been doing, I guess, YouTube now full time for like 3 months. So it's kind of weird. I mean, there's other things I do online for money. You know, I've got like commissions. People pay me to make stuff, art related, or you know, lately 3D digital art. Hey, you know what's weird? This thing is not playing. What the hell? One second, let's turn this on. You see that? That video is not playing. It's just a still image. That's really weird. One second, I gotta figure this out. It's really weird. See the daytime one, that's working. Oh, there we go. That was super strange. It's 4 a.m. Have you slept? Yeah, I slept a little bit. I just have a really hard time sleeping. So, yeah. And just here I am now. Been better. Been good. OnlyFans is a real job. Yeah. Could you say something funny, but make it sound scary? I can't believe that there's diarrhea in my soup. I don't know. The other day I was walking and I stepped in a big puddle full of piss. You make money on TikTok? Yeah, I do. I do actually make money on TikTok. Not a lot. Because because I just started making money from TikTok. But I guess I can look and see. Oh, sure. Yeah, so in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 14 days, so 2 weeks, I made $150 in TikTok, which really isn't very much. You know, I'm used to, New York, a regular job, you make like $150 in one day. But that's not bad. I mean, 150 bucks, that's just kind of passive income. So, and then I have other avenues of income that come in. So I'm not like scared right now that I won't be able to, work a regular job. YouTube is just, I want it to take off. So I'm trying to work as hard as I can to get it to go. And then right now I'm just kind of like, just kind of living, I guess, doing my thing.
Number 15, diarrhea in my soup.
Like that. I thought TikTok was banned there in America. No, I guess they've got it all good to go. We should be. Hey, Horror Whispers here as well. No, not banned. Not yet, yeah.
Number 11, my milkshakes. Bring on the boys to the yard.
Christmas candy. Wait, I think my phone went off. That's weird. So no, never mind. It's good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get into some stories now. We're going to be reading a couple true and spooky, super spooky, make you poopy your pants stories. And that's just what we're going to do. Can't wait to make some mistakes and say, God dang it. Let's see. Hello. Who just subscribed to me? How do you say that? Is it Jair? I don't know. I'm bad at reading. That's what I do. I'm bad at reading. Okay, let's start. I live in France, and this story happened to me this summer, just after the lockdown ended. I was, and still am, 19 at the time. After the lockdown ended, I went to my grandparents to spend a few weeks. I got tested before, and no problems there. My grandparents live in a small city in the north of France, and they have a dog who's quite a bit big. When I was really young, I lived with my grandparents for a year, and at that time the dog was only a puppy. Her name was Chippy, in French, which means little devil in English, but in an affectionate way. Considering when I was living there, I played with her a lot. We were both really close, and that will have an importance later. Two of my hobbies are having long walks and running. Thus, every evening, I go out for a long walk with the dog. There's a track that follows a path. Shit. There's a track that follows a path through the forest, then there's a small hill, and on the top there's a big place with lots of fields there. I've run there a lot, so I know the place. The air is fresh, and it's quite a beautiful view. So I was going there with the dog every day. It was also helping my grandparents to have their dog have lots of exercise. The first time we went, there was nothing special happening. We just enjoyed our walk. It's about 6 to 7 kilometers, so basically an hour walk. The next day when we arrived at the top of the hill in the field, it was probably around 10 p.m., but there was still some light because it's summer. There was 3 persons walking the field. They were younger than me, probably around 15 to 16. I also noticed that they were smoking, so my guess was that they used to come up here, so they couldn't be seen by their parents. We went past them, I greeted them, and they greeted back. Once again, nothing special there. For a whole week, I did this walk around the same time, 10 p.m.-ish, and passed by the three guys with nothing special happening. And it was perfectly fine with me this way. The second week, as usually, I went on a walk with the big dog Chippy, and arrived at the field. There was only one of the three boys, and he wasn't smoking this time though. When he saw me, I was at the entrance of the field, just after the little hill curve. When he saw me, I was at the entrance of the field, just after the little hill climb. So the entrance of the forest was just behind me. He did a sign with his hand to catch my attention, and asked if I had a lighter, which I actually had in my pocket. I told him, yeah, sure. So he walked to me, the hand in the pocket of his hoodie. When he came near, for some reason, I felt a shiver. It's crazy to... damn it. It's crazy how sometimes your instincts know there's a problem, but you don't listen to it because nothing looks weird to you. I hand over the lighter when he passed by. At that moment, my dog was staring at him. Then everything happened really fast. He did a really fast movement with his hand coming from the hoodie, and I only saw something shining. I just had a reflex of throwing myself back, so hard that I fell down. And I just realized that he had a knife he was holding, and he tried to stab me. What saved me is my dog, God bless her. When she saw the guy trying to stab me, she jumped on him, and he fell down. As I said before, it's a really, really big dog. I immediately got up on my feet and heard something in my back. From the entrance to the forest, I saw the two guys wearing animal masks running to me. They were probably the two friends. In the moment, your brain acts for yourself. You don't think at all. In this case, the answer he found was really simple. The other guy was still on the ground, and I was just watching the dog, and told her, run. I started running, and she followed me. But I heard the worst possible thing from the guy who got up as well. Catch him. Don't let him go. At this moment, I was totally terrified. I was just running, and I was hearing them run behind me. I was only thinking, how long will they follow me? Who the hell are they? This was the first time I was really happy to be a runner. I was clearly better than those guys, and that totally saved me, because they chased me for something that felt like an eternity. Fortunately, at the end of the field, there's another entrance to the forest, and this time it's a descent to the... shit. And this time, it's a descent with the road at the end. I heard the steps of the three guys vanishing as I arrived at the end of the forest, though I didn't stop running until I arrived at my grandparents' house and locked myself. I caught a big breath and gave a huge hug to the dog. I saw in her eyes that she totally understood what had happened, and I'd never been so happy to have her in my life. After that, I told everything to my grandparents. We called the police, and they didn't find anyone. I don't know what those guys wanted, but the animal mask really made me think about some kind of Satanist. I really don't want to know anyway. I still do take long walks with Chippy the hero dog, but I now go earlier, and to places with a little more people. I hope you enjoyed my story, and I apologize again if I made any mistakes. And to the three guys in the forest, let's not ever meet again. That was spooky. That's a pretty good story. It's been a minute and a half since I've heard a really good story like that. I can put my little transition sound effect really quickly. Copy that, delete that, paste it. What's that Daft Punk song? Buy it, zip it, drag it. Bump, bump, bump. Yo, Mad Chatter's in here. Yo, is that the real Inuyasha? Kagome! No, I'm just kidding. Day, Drunken Horseman as well. Who else is here? Alt Jade. You still chilling here, Alt? Iron Wolf. What are you doing here? Cool. Come back to a nice little surprise. Oh, gosh. I'm going to read for probably like an hour, and then I'm going to try to do some schoolwork for a bit. Oh. And that's just what we're going to do. Okay, so I got that story. Good to go. Bang. Upvote that on Reddit, so I know I read it. That's how I do it. I got it in a list here. Like save tabs. Kind of weird how to explain. Okay, we're going to read the next story. So, without further ado, I'm going to stretch my jaw out. Saw your streams, so yeah. Sick. How about sleep? When are you gonna sleep? I don't sleep. Well, I don't need no dang stinky sleeps. Alright, just do this. About 5 years ago, I was volunteering in a listening service that was only aimed at helping children up to 18 years of age. A lot of training was required for this role, even though it was an anonymous phone service. If a child presented with a dangerous situation, and we had their permission, then we would call the appropriate authorities, i.e. the police or social services. After a few weeks, I was feeling settled in, and I'd taken many calls. The majority were just kids joking around, but there were many tough calls too. Most evenings after I'd finished my shift, I would feel so overcome with emotion that I would fight back tears on the way home in my car. Having a small child of my own often made it harder to forget about. One phone call in particular really startled me, and to this day I often think about it. It was about 9:45 p.m., 15 minutes before my shift ended, and I was sitting around. I hadn't taken a call for over an hour, and time seemed to be moving slowly. My phone rings, and a petite, soft female voice says, "Hello." I introduce myself giving a fake name, as I always do, and tell her a little bit about the service, and about what we do, and what we would do if someone's in danger. She says, she says, that's what she said. She says almost immediately, "I need help. I'm babysitting my younger sister. She's only about 2 months old, and I'm 9. She's diabetic and she's turning blue. My mother and father are gone out. Please help." I felt as though all my training had gone out the window. I was panicking but tried my best to keep my thoughts clear and my voice clear. "Go outside and get help. Go and knock at a neighbor's house and call the nearest adult you see. I insist." I insisted. Why did I say it so weird? "Go and knock on a neighbor's house and call the nearest adult you see," I insisted. The little girl talked to me through her steps and said she had the baby in her arms and was out in the street. Listening to the noise of the traffic and sounds of the night air, my heart was beating fast. Aching to know what was going to happen, and feeling so helpless. I could hear the little girl speaking to someone, but I couldn't make out what was being said. Next of all, a lady came to the phone. "I have them. Hello? Hello? I have them both. I'm going to take them to the nearest hospital." I thanked the lady, and she told me that the help was on the way. I ended the call, and once I gathered myself, I informed my supervisor. She was as shocked as I was when I gave her all the details. She called the hospital in the area that the girl had given me, and she also called the police. After an hour of filling out the mandatory documents, my supervisor followed up the inquiry about the call we'd received, and they said that they had no such cases. finding it quite strange. We finished off writing the notes and shut down for the night. The next shift wasn't until the following week, which I was grateful for. I need the time off. When I returned after my week off, my supervisor called me into her office and informed me she had gone through my notes in the call I received and had gone search the system for similar scenarios and keywords. She told me that every caller had a profile and that the girl who called was a frequent caller and that she wasn't a little girl, but a lady in her early 30s in a psychiatric hospital, and she liked to pose as different people, but mostly as children. This creeped me out considering the nature of the service, and the fact that an adult was abusing the service. This information angered me and also disturbed me. I feel silly and naive as I believe this girl's story. Over the next few months, she called a few more times under different descriptions, and always posing as a vulnerable person. I wasn't there for much longer, but that story always gives me creeps when I think about it. Yikes. That's fucking terrifying. Hey, Brittany. Welcome. Lynn, how you doing? How you doing today, Lynn? Ryuk saying, yo, 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 yo. And my squeaky chair. I know you guys like the squeaky chair. I wonder if my audio... I don't listen to all my audio back whenever I edit. You know, I just kind of like skim for parts that have too much... Oh, Mad Chatter. I'll see you later. Get back to your writing. Man, Mad Chatter... I mean, you guys should definitely check out Mad Chatter. Definitely underrated. He just hit 1K. Let's see. I need to see something really quick. Okay, cool. That's all good. Productive insomniac. Great now that you're streaming. Yeah, I'm just, it's when I do a lot of my schoolwork is around this time. I wake up, either I don't sleep or I just wake up super early. So, yeah, I just try to keep myself busy. Not to say that I don't get tired still. I am human. But my brain just doesn't let me sleep. So, it is what it is. I've accepted that fact. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read a little more. Just some more stories. Let me check my Snapchat real quick. Golly, I need to get a haircut. Or maybe just grow my hair out. I don't know. One of the two. Either grow it out or get a haircut. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's all good. Nope, I don't need no sleeps. Winter. It's a weird time for a stream. I just woke up for work. I know, it is. It's early. I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I just couldn't sleep. Hey, Rose. How you doing? Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Winter's getting ready for that early work. Damn. Let's see. What is zombie? Oh, wait. I know what that is. Let me delete that real quick. Okay. No, like I said, that's right. Sorry. I digress. Long-time lurker. Figured I'd share my story. I was living in Tbilisi. Wait, how the fuck do you say that? Tbilisi a few years ago, the capital republic of Georgia. That can't be how you say it. I'm gonna fuck it up, and then everyone's gonna comment something. Tbilisi. It's such a word. It's strange. Tbilisi sounds like Sims language. Tbilisi. I was living in Tbilisi a few years ago, the capital republic of Georgia, running a kind of legally ambiguous customer credit operation. When I figured it was time, I took a much-needed weekend getaway in a nearby small town. The town I settled on is an extremely popular tourist location, given its beautiful location among the river, nestled in a deep valley and rifled with ancient churches, with many options for potential guest houses, hotels, and rentals. I decided not to book in advance, and to just trapeze around until I found something appropriate. I found a very adequate guest house perched on a hill with about a 1-acre plot. Upon entering the guest house, I was greeted in a typical Georgian fashion by an incredibly hospitable woman in her 60s to 90s. Hyperbole, but formal Soviet Union. Wait, how the fuck do you say it? I'm so dumb. Jesus Christ. These are some modified language they're using here. Hyperbole, but former Soviet Union. Is like that age-wise. Hyperbole, but former Soviet Union is like that age-wise. And her son, who was in his early 30s, who resumed his yard work of filling a large hole he said was a septic tank with a foul lingering smell. After a brief introduction, again in typical Georgian fashion, the hostess offered me tea, homemade wine, bread, and cheese, all of which were much needed and fantastic. I'm an American, but my family came from Eastern Europe, so I speak Russian, as most Georgians do. So we were able to chat a lot. Our conversations progressed from basic get to know you, bits of more personal information, like whether I'm seeing anyone or who I'm dating, which does come up in a surprisingly frequency when you meet sweet grandmothers who want to meet their granddaughters. At the time, I was dating a fellow expat from a Western European country. When I told the hostess that I was seeing someone, she seemed thrilled and asked me to show her photo. She reacted with, "Aha," and nodded in approving. nodded in approval, commenting on her physique in a way that would probably be inappropriate, but it was cute for an old grandma. I was then pressed by the hostess as to why I didn't invite her, and how this isn't what a good boyfriend would do. Put on the spot like this, I lied, and said she was very busy with a work project, and she wasn't, but would be arriving at a later time in the evening. She didn't ask. The hostess was elated by the news and called over her son, and asked me to show the photo of the girl I was seeing. Early in our conversation, it was established that I did not speak in... Wait, Georgian? Is that... I don't think I'm saying that word right. I gotta be mispronouncing this. Georgian? Georgia. Georgie? I don't know. One second, I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. Pronunciation. Let's see. Georgian. Georgian? Huh. It's such a weird... Georgian. I did not speak in Georgian. Early in our conversation, it was established that I did not speak in Georgian. The son saw the photo and affirmatively nodded and spoke in Georgian to the hostess briefly and then turned to me with a beaming smile and thumbs up and said in English, "Very pretty. You lucky brother." He then in Russian asked if I texted her to invite her. I lied and said I did text her and reiterated that she was arriving in a few hours. It was around 4 p.m. at the time, in a beautiful golden hour glow that lit up the surrounding mountains and valley. The son said he would join us and asked if I had liked cha-cha. Cha-cha is a very strong national liquor of Georgia, ranging from 30 to 75% alcohol content and made from distilled grapes. I've become quite the savage. I'd become quite the savant of cha-cha, and despite some strange feeling about their fixation on the female visitor, I obliged. Cha-cha is not for the weak-hearted, but I was very used to consuming it at the time. I should have paid more attention to the very intentional placement of the shots he filled for us, but I pushed those misgivings aside and had the shot after a very traditional toast. Around 20 minutes later, I felt exhausted and ill, and excused myself from the room, saying I needed to take a quick nap. Walking to my room, I knew something was amiss. As mentioned in the beginning, I was fronting a questionable business, and I did have a firearm in my bag, and made a mental note to take it and put it under my pillow. But as one can imagine, it isn't easy to remember things, even on short term when apparently drugged. Despite failing to collect my weapon, Despite failing to collect my weapon, I did close my blinds as the afternoon sun was blaring in the room, and I wanted darkness. Passing out around 4:30 p.m., I woke to darkness at 4:45 a.m. with a raging headache. My window shades were practically open despite me closing them before passing out. They were open with about 2 feet of space visible to the outside. My bags were not in the position I left them, and the television was on, and on high volume despite me never using it, and the door was partially closed. I peered out the window and didn't see anything, so I quickly went to my bag, retrieved my firearm, and went to the bathroom, with the intention of calling my coworker or a driver to pick me up. I had no cell service, and no Wi-Fi, despite having perfectly fine reception the day prior. I went back to the bed with my weapon under the pillow, with zero... Damn it. I went back to the bed with the weapon under the pillow. Why did I keep saying it like that? I went back to the bed with the weapon under the pillow, with zero desire to inclination to fall back asleep. After about an hour or so of pretending to be asleep, I saw the sun peer through the window to get a look inside. At this point, I was certain it wasn't my imagination playing tricks on me, and that I was in trouble. I came out around sunrise to find both the hostess and her son sipping tea on the deck, and told the hostess that my girlfriend was arriving soon on a bus, and that I'd bring her when it arrived. I grabbed my backpack and left my other bag to give the impression I wasn't fleeing. Got service immediately after leaving the property, and called a partner to pick me up. Old school businessman, who was floating the money I'd run the leading operation with. I told him the story. I told him that... Wait, what did I don't know. It's how they space out the words here. 1 second. Who was floating the money I'd run the leading operation with. I told him the story and he said that he would handle it. And he did handle it. I still think about the foul-smelling hole the sun was digging. Last guess? Weeks later, I decided that wasn't the place or business for me, and applied to law school on the other side of the world. That's it. That was a good story. It was kind of weird, though. It was, I don't know, a little confusing at times, but not too bad. not too bad at all. Let's see. Yo, Jackie. What you up to? How you doing tonight? This is so relaxing. I might fall asleep. Time to get some sleepies. Yo, slumber, eat. I was just thinking of slumber right now. I was looking at my video. It's at 17 minutes, and I was like, man, slumber is just fucking pumping out these videos. It's so funny you joined. I was like, I wonder if, because, you know, when they say you think about something, you manifest it, you know, I wonder if, like, you ever do that, slumber, when you think about something and it happens? Because I was literally just thinking about your channel, and I read your tweet earlier, just how you were saying, I can't remember exactly what you said, but you were just appreciative for people like that come back to your channel and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's so it's super cool to see the grind and everything. So yeah, my voice is kind of sleepy, just kind of still kind of waking up here a little bit. One more yawn and I'm forcing you to go to bed. Just playing. Love the rain sounds. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Every time you hear rain sounds, I have to pay a royalty to bad or being scared. I need to do the being scared parody already. I keep putting it off, putting it aside. But yeah, one of these days I'll just do it. Oh my gosh, I just looked at someone that followed me on Twitter. His pictures like Mike Tyson, but with like a really angry face. Slumber. Usually when I think about something a lot, it turns out in the opposite, worst way possible. So I've decided not to use my brain anymore. Whenever you go to McDonald's, you just don't even think about your food. Just give me whatever. It's fine. That way they don't fuck it up. I swear. Man, I got some McDonald's the other day and they just... I don't know. How do you fuck up a plain burger? I just said meat and cheese. Even said on the box, you know, they printed it out. Meat and cheese. One said plain and dry, but it was not. I have a child's palate, okay, guys? Just so you know. I like ketchup. I like barbecue. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like mustard. I don't like sour cream. You know, I'll eat. I will not eat mustard. It's like, I don't know, pungent. It stinks, okay? It smells like piss to me. But, you know, if there's mayonnaise on like a chicken sandwich, I'm not going to be like, ugh, ew, yucky. I'll still eat it, but I'm not going to be a big bitch about it. And sour cream is like, it's okay. You should make a parody using the Snapchat anime filter. Oh, shit. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know, though. I don't really show my face ever. On videos, you know. I show my face here on stream sometime, but never actually on my videos. I don't know, maybe I can thirst trap some people. Hey guys, how's it going? That's good. I need to get a haircut first, though. Picky, what do you like? I like a lot of things. I'm just, yeah. There's a lot of things I don't like either. My fries and eggs are drowned in ketchup. I can get down on that. A little ketchup on your eggs, and yeah, it's not too bad. I once got the wrong order at McDonald's 6 times before I got the right one. It was 1 McChicken and a medium fry. Jeez. How do you fuck that up? You know what? I'm not going to say that because, okay, so one time, this is story time with Jensen. One time I love McChickens, and unfortunately they don't have them anymore. They have the spicy ones, and I'll still eat them just because I love McChickens. But yeah, so I ordered McChicken, right, and they gave me a fish sandwich. I didn't think about it, you know. I just took a bite, and it was still kind of raw in the middle because I guess the fish sandwiches take longer to cook. and somebody put a fish in there and they pressed the little chicken button on the fryer. So it cooked for like, half the time it needed to. And Mira just like, it was so fucking gross. Let's see. Damn. Yeah. I remember Slimmer saying that he goes to bed usually around like 9 a.m. I was talking to Vidith. We were talking yesterday, and he was saying I think he stays up pretty late too. Oh shit! What the hell is the conversation with him? I told him, oh yeah, Vidith uses a fucking anime picture for his Twitter profile picture. I think he said his sister drew that for him a while back. But I told him I was gonna probably make him some fan art here. I just saw something I mean to him. Marinara sauce is good on everything. No cap. Yeah, it's so fucking good. You can make potato wedges, bake them in the oven, and put marinara sauce in that, and it's so good. It's great. Even like a chicken parmesan, just get a chicken breast, punch the shit out of it, and flour it up a little, fry that motherfucker. Put some marinara, bam, chicken parmesan, super good. I dip my fries in mustard. Golly. You know what I like the most? And this might be because I'm from like Texas, southern roots. I really like gravy, like white gravy. If you guys never been to Whataburger, definitely get chicken strips with white gravy. I drink that motherfucker after I'm done with it. I love gravy so much. Oh, chicken strips with marinara sauce. Oh, I never tried that. That seems like like mini chicken parms. Jensen 2. More morning streams. It's the best alarm clock ever. I guess I could. Yeah. I haven't been streaming as very much and doing my long, like hour-long videos, so my watch time's gone down. But my views have gone up like crazy. Like doubled. Still a tiny channel, but huge to me. In comparison to like other people. So I don't know, I'm just having a lot of fun with this right now. And obviously I can't say how much I appreciate all you guys coming out at like 4 a.m. my time. I know it's probably different time zones and everything, but it's super cool just to have everyone out here and just to hang out. And it's so weird. Essentially I'm just in my room talking just into a microphone. I think from like an outside perspective, people will be like, that's kind of weird. But I don't know. I'd love to be able to do this and just have this kind of, sorry not to be so wholesome. But yeah, just appreciate you guys. I'm going to get into the next story here before I kind of go off on a tangent like this again. Sorry. This one's a short story, by the way. So, hey folks, I'm new and this is my first story. So let's get started. I must clarify this didn't happen only to me, but my uncle too. This was after a Christmas Eve party. When everyone went home, I decided to stay because my cousins and I were watching a movie. My uncle, who used to walk his dog into the woods, next to a park, went off to take them out. Before this, my aunt told him that... Why did I say it like that? Before this, my aunt told him to not do that, because it was too dark out there. It was around 4 or 5 a.m. He didn't care too much and went off anyways. My aunt was still worried, so I went along with him. Once there, anything seemed to happen. Once there, anything wrong didn't seem to happen. Everything was quiet. My uncle and his dog were having a relaxing walk as usual, and I wasn't really paying attention to the surroundings, when suddenly the dog went still. This wasn't that strange. They always stopped on their way to stare and bark at other animals they noticed, like rats, birds, insects, or other dogs. However, this time was different. When the dog got still, my uncle and I noticed something was going wrong. The dog wasn't angry or curious. They were kind of nervous, anxious, or afraid. One of the dogs, the largest one, was growling and shaking. As my uncle started to get worried about the situation, I just read it super fast. As my uncle started to get worried about the situation, we heard it. People in the woods. We didn't see how many because of the darkness. They were saying something. We all gather here by the blood of incoherence, and we incoherent again. Thee and thy, and more incoherence. As my uncle and I heard that, he yelled for his dogs to follow him out of the woods. As we all left, he turned his head back and only saw a slight movement of branches and shrubs. Perhaps because the people were trying to hide. After that happened, he hasn't walked his dog in those woods, nor when it gets dark neither. So to the strangers in the woods, let's not meet. Well, that was a shorter story. I'm just going to put that on the other video real quick. There, that'll be like the last story on the video. And that puts us at about 20 minutes. That's not bad. 20 minutes for a video. Wow. Lynn, Jensen, my birthday tomorrow. You should do a stream tonight or tomorrow. It would be the best gift ever. Definitely, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully it doesn't get too busy and I can actually stream. But definitely, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. I gotta stretch out here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna work out here in a little bit, so just do some push-ups and things. I don't really feel like going to like my little homemade gym in the garage. I'd have to set up the fan and everything. But I got some weights in my room that I use, so we'll be lifting some kettlebells and some dumbbells for now. Oh, and I saw a set on Facebook Marketplace I need to pick up later. I gotta email the dude and see if they're still for sale. Man, weights have gone so goddamn expensive though lately. It's just insane. It's just crazy. What the? Insanely. Okay. Dea, let's do this, dude, please. Wait, what are you talking about? Let's meet. Oh. I lift burgers. I had a burger earlier. It's delicious. Pretty good. Good stuff. We love you, birthday boy. Aye. I'm just looking up here in chat. Okay, so my first stream I've been on your channel. Oh, well, cool. Yeah, this is more of a casual stream. Usually I'm a little more wild, you know. Sometimes I'll turn the webcam on and do some crazy stuff. But pretty. Don't worry, Eric. I want to meet you too. Big eyeballs. Because it's always late when you're live. I know. I'm super bad at that. I stream usually like 8 p.m., 8:30 to 9 p.m. my time. And I'm on the West Coast. So everybody else in the world, it's like fucking midnight, 1. It's super late. Yeah, no, that's what it is. Vod's behind me right now. She's all passed out. So I have to have a cover kind of, or a pillow, blocking the screen light from hitting her in the face. So we want to see your eye bags. Well, there's no eye bags. I guess I could turn the webcam on for a second here. Let's see. Maybe I have eye bags. I don't know. Where's my webcam thing at? Let me see. It's gonna be like super bright. Oh. I got my glasses on because I didn't put my contacts in. Yeah, so looking like nice and tired. But yeah, sure. Which it's almost 5 a.m. here. Yeah, it's 4:42 a.m. here, in Josie. I think we both live in Arizona, right? Pretty sure. So, got the one ear covered because it's weird to hear myself. My glasses are all dirty, so clean these up. That's better. I need to find a better spot for this webcam. Let's see. God damn, I can't. Oh, no. Come on, chill. There we go. The hair is doing like a Superman thing where it's all curly and doesn't really know what to fucking do. So. Oh, no, I live in... Okay. That makes sense. Insomnia, no, but no eye bags. Well, I don't know. Let's see. A little bit. Oh my gosh. You know what? Earlier, fucking... So I was giving Violet a shower and fucking I get a bunch of soap in her hand, you know? I'm gonna let her wash. She's all waking up right now. Sorry, Violet. Sorry. She goes, Dad, you looking? So she has a big handful of soap in her hand, right? And she goes to put it up in her hair and she goes like this. And keep in mind, like, I'm right above her shoulder giving her soap on her hand and stuff. So she throws it up, and I'm wearing my contacts earlier. And it hits me right in the fucking eyeball. So she throws all this soap into my eye. And I'm just like... I like stumble back into the sink to flush my eyeball out and take my contacts out. And holy shit, my eye was so much pain. And Violet's just all in the shower laughing and she's washing her hair. I'm like, God damn it. Like, I'm blind. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna probably call it a night here for the stream. Been streaming about 15 minutes and Vaughn's kind of waking up, so I want her to get some sleep. She's like, it's fine, it's fine. Violet, it's super early, okay? You need to get some sleep, almost, okay? You had a long dream? You had a crazy dream? You want me to lay down next to you? I can put some cartoons on. You want to watch a cartoon with me? You want to watch a movie? No, I'm not gonna watch that. But we can watch. You want to finish Wolverine or put another superhero movie? I guess I'm calling it night, guys. Or morning. So, morning, Violet. Good night, Jensen. Yeah, gotta go memes. Okay. Bye. You want to say good night, everybody? Okay. I'm a normal individual says you are really underrated YouTuber. Well, I mean, yes, I agree. No, spread the word. Tell everybody about me. Say this man is great. You should watch him. No, I just play. But yeah, definitely. And I mean, I can see all the shares and stuff at the end of the month that I get on my channel, and it is insane. Like, I think last month I had close to like 8,000 shares on the channel, and that is just crazy. Like, I don't know, insane. So, anyways, you guys have a good night, and last but not least,
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce dressing.
I'm just playing. Okay, sorry about it. All right, good night, everybody. Good morning. Good night. Good morning. Oh, I'm gonna play the outro here, and that'll be that. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Lynn. Wait, did I say Lynn already? Thank you, Winter. Thank you, everybody else, for coming out. Thank you, Normal. Okay, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure I missed one. Happy birthday. Crash.